Thank you for the time. Here, I'm Rashidi Aziz, a student of Doctor Program of Animal Science, Universitas Brawijaya. I'm here with my professor, Professor Veronica Margareta Ani Nurgiardiningsi, and Professor Sriwan Yuningsi, Dr. Kuswati, and Dr. Haji Sudarwati from Faculty of Animal Husbandry, Universitas Brawijaya. I would like to present our research with entitled Evaluation of Qualitative Characteristic of Bali Cattle at Bali Breeding Center. Bali cattle is one of the diversities of Indonesian livestock. Bali cattle are spread in several areas in Indonesia, such as West Nusa Tenggara, East Nusa Tenggara, and Sulawesi. We know there were no significant problems in the reproductive function of Bali cattle. This indicates that the high adaptability of production and reproduction despite being in a marginal environment and in a marginal environment. We know that Bali cattle has different qualitative characteristics from other native Indonesian cattle. Qualitative properties are less valuable than quantitative traits. Quantitative nature here becomes important at the time of traditional and religious events. And until now, complete information on the qualitative characteristic of Bali cattle is still limited. So, this study aims to identify qualitative characteristics such as color, horns, and other specific qualitative characteristics of Bali cattle at the Bali Breeding Center. Material and methods. Here, the sample that we use in this research, the total sample at about 136 of Bali cattle that consists of 79 of course and bull and 60 bulls with the criteria 2 until 5 years of age. We measure qualitative characteristics include the presence of dominant skin color. Dominant color in coat of Bali cattle is brick red, light brown, yellowish brown spot, while bulls dark brown, black, reddish black. Body color border with the buttocks, body color border with the backs, and the direction of horns, the present or absent of waters, and present or absent of humps. The qualitative data we calculate with this formula where P is a percentage of color that appear, XE, XY, XI, the property being measured, and the total sample. The results and the result in this research generally that Bali cattle at Bali breeding center have a dominant color. We apa the dominant color of brick red and co the and the other characteristic we are shown in table 1. We know that dominant skin color here brick red the dominant color for coat of body cattle 84%, and here the dominant color of bull black 85%, and backline thick backline 79%. And the other character here that uh, we mark here, yeah, the dominant color, where the dominant trait for each character measured according to the national standard for Bali cattle. But there were several defiant characters and were considered defective. For example, there was spot on the body at about 2%, white tail feathers, or we know with terms panjut 1%, and no backline 1%, body color limit the color with the fit or shock of at about 8%, body color border with the butter color or gradation at about 12%, circular with color on the leaves 5%, um, uh, and here we mark here that the spot color at about 2%, no backline, 1% gradation, 8%, and ledge with circle 5% here, uh, and we know that the spot and white white tail here, or we know panjut 1%. The spot character in Bali cattle appears at a dull age, while at a young age there was no spot character, in contrast to the character of the white-tail feathers that could be detected from a newborn age. The spot and panjut character were immediately removed or selection. They were not given the opportunity to produce. Some other different characters such as no background, body color, and others were caused by or the genes controlling this trait experiencing mutation, or due to the presence of genes from other cattle breeds from the ancestors. However, for some of these traits, they were still given the opportunity to produce and were not considered defective as the spot character and or white-tail features. The conclusion of our research that qualitative traits in Bali breedings in Bali cattle have a good dominant percentage of the typical character of Bali cattle. The percentage of different and defective characters in Bali cattle is very small. The qualitative trait selection program was carried out with the yield standards prevailing in the communities such as spot and white-tail traits being removed, while other defiant traits were ignored. Thank you for the time. I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.